Hello again, it's John Neal here, signwriter and calligrapher, and I'm going to do a demonstration of a font, hand style font. I've called it Handfont number 9 for no better reason, and here's a little example of it for you. It's a very straightforward idea. You can just do it with a pen of various sorts and make it as big as you like really, but it's a very straightforward way of doing it. But before we get into that, let me just thank everybody for watching these videos on YouTube. I've got 2,500 followers now, and the handwriting video which I've done has got, what is it, 100,000 hits so far, which is really impressive. Thank you very much for watching. One of my viewers wrote that I always looked a bit cold. Well, this is England and we've had a very good summer actually. It's now October 2014 and we have had a good summer, and it's only just this last weekend broken. It's gone windy and rainy and a bit colder, and I put the heating on for the first time. But this lady lived in Florida and I'm thinking, well, if you live in Florida, isn't everybody else cold? So yes, let's have a look at this font that I've invented. I use it a fair amount and it's quite a classy one, but it's one you can change around a little bit and make it more flourishing if you want. But don't overdo the flourishes. You've got to make sure that they are in keeping with what you want to do, and just enhance it rather than make it all look a bit too busy. But you can do what you like with it. I give it to you. Okay, right, I've drawn some lines which are 3 centimeters apart and a little distance between the next one, so you don't have the letters top and bottom bumping into each other. I've seen some people do that, it's not good. Right, here we go. Let's just write hand font number 9 first. See how it goes. I'm using a pen, in fact it's a wet wipe Zig Postman. It's got a nice thick top to it which is a consistent shape. The top of the H look is quite high and there's no curls to it at this point. The A likewise would have a cross stroke down there. Now we can do a different stroke to that in a minute, but that's this is the simplest form. Now the cross of the N, I don't want to bring down to the bottom. I want it so it appears that the weight of the letter is quite high with this crossbar here and the N there. The D, I'm going to again try and keep it high up there. Hand font. Well, the F is going to be exactly the same height as the H. O, from the top and down, and then again top and down, and roughly circular, but maybe a little bit oval. N again. I always get this crossbar of the T wonky, but there we go. Right, number 9, I'm going to put 09, and most of the numbers go in a circle in that shape, so the top's going to go as the top there, and then start from the top again and come down and finish that circle off to make the 9 looking like that. Hand font number 9. Right, let me just go through the whole alphabet in straightforward form without any variations. There's the A, B. Now the B, we said before, needs to be thin, smaller on the top, and I'll put it down at an angle there, you see, and then so it looks like that. C is just part of the O. D, keep it high. E, like the F over there, keep the bar high up its waist. So we'll do that again with the F. G, circle, simply that. H, keep the bar high. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, don't put a top on it. K, and again all these lines that come down you've got a chance for a flourish later on, as with the letter L. M, notice the sides of the M in this case are at an angle. They could be upright, vertical, but they're not. M. N, we're halfway through the alphabet. O from the top and down, P, again try and keep the top high up, P, Q, R, big top to the R, S, small, big, small top, big bottom. S, T, U, now you can bring a line down or not, V, forward, V, W. Now you can cross it over there if you want. I think I will. W, X. Now do the Y with this part vertical, please. Not over to one side, or it can go that way, but not in this. X, Y, Z. Sorry, it's not Z, it's Z. And the numbers, well, that we've got 1. I do the 2 fairly plain. 3 with the flat top. 4 like that. 5, 6 up and upside down, 9, 7, 8. Be careful with 8, it's a tricky one. 2 circles up, 8 and 9. So that's Handfont number 9. Let's develop this now. I'll write the word Handfont again, but I'll do it with a bit of a flourish, and as much flourish as I might do. So the H, there's a sort of a flourish that would come off the serif there, but let's put that across there for now. Let's do that. I'll get away with that. After that, I'd keep it fairly straightforward. That's enough decoration on this, possibly. Now there's decoration this end but not this end, so on the T I might get away with just taking it along and just lifting it slightly. Handfont 9. Ooh, blobbed. I've blobbed! Always good to have some tissue at hand. It's not good, is it? Anyway, people like to see mistakes, so the pressure on these, yeah, if you press you get more ink come out, which is not good. Right, let's go through, but don't forget the principle of keeping the flourishes very simple. Don't overdo them. I could show you, yeah, I will. Look how bad it looks if you overdo it. Here we go. Too busy, really. Not good at all. Don't do that. Right, let's go through the alphabet then and take each letter in turn and see what variations we can make on it. Right, the letter I would just leave as it is, really. Don't put any caps on it. Those are serifs, and this really doesn't have serifs. The J likewise, just that. You might, if you wanted to, put it down here. J, K. Keep it high, so the waist of it, if you like, the waist is the middle bit. Keep that high, and then the K coming down, you could take that along there. J, K, L. Again, that could happen. M, keep it high. N, O, So let's try something. I'll put my name. So if I put John Neal, I'd be putting this. I've left that in case I need to come under here. Let me do that. The only other thing you might do, which I noticed on an example I gave you in white on black, was to make one of those strokes heavier, thicker. Which one? Well, if you think back to the brush stroke, which would have been a brush, thin, thick. So thin, and that one is the thick one. So you could thicken that up and create the same alphabet, but with the down strokes and the right hand strokes, B, C, D. Let's do E for you. Thicker. Right, a final piece. Let me put thank you for watching and then put my name at the bottom. Thank you. I'm going to do in a much looser style, and you see how the styles sort of create a feel. So thank you. It's a bit more free and easy, so I'm going to write it as such. There you have it, Handfont number 9. Hope it's of some use to you and you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and don't forget of course that if you go to my website, which is here, and click on down below, I've got 3 videos that you might want to buy. They're about 40 minutes each. Introduction to Chalkboard Art, more Chalkboard Art, and Handwriting for Adults, the latest one, with a couple of friends of mine on that as well. So yeah, only $10 a piece. Couldn't ask for more, could I? Well, I could, but I'm not going to. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.